Hooray.
A brown recluse flies out of Thibin's mouth.
Come quick back here.
Norvin and Hinako probably don't know what to think about that.
Rat things be rat things. I'm hardly surprised at this point.
I've kind of made it a headcanon in joke that whenever Thibin goes ha or any sort of short yelp like that, a spider flies out of her mouth.
Agreed.
And can instead that not happen?
But spider
Ah.
vomit.
Spiders?
Is that an
Yeah.
is that an in character question?
Yes. No spiders, please.
What?
Do you have
What are you talking
arachnophobia
speak
now?
Probably since the first arc.
More suspicious of Thibin doing anything.
Norvin suspects Thibin is about 25% spider by this point. Give or take 5%.
You have to be accurate about these things, yeah.
I mean, who'd be surprised, right? Anyway, shall we get off this train?
Yes. What are all the things that it's probably good to do first?
Well, let's report to the guards first, since we got attacked.
I was about to say I should probably remind the audience there's like somewhere between 5 and 8 dead bodies on this train.
Yeah.
Big enough audience.
That might
Let's
be a plan.
try and change the
Or
recording
go
stuff.
drink.
And if I also recall, there was 2 individuals that were still left alive that we
Bound, but they
unfortunately,
escaped.
yeah, unfortunately I go.
By one
I
way
believe
or another.
there are a couple of things here. First of all, the conductor is still MIA. The last time anybody saw him, a giant flesh monster cracked the windscreen, yoinked him, and he was never seen again.
Yeah, I probably would have explained to the other engineers that he is probably okay, question mark, since that I believe that's related to our group, which should be a friend. A lot of question marks, because I have high amounts of doubt about the guy in general, but
The officer on duty will roll his eyes and go, "I'll file a missing persons report."
There's also the concern in fact they were friends with said flesh monster. But then again,
Does it have a name? Does he or do they have a name?
I'm not sure about the flesh monster, but the supposed owner of it should be Ide.
ID.
Ide's ID or my ID?
Is that how you spell it? ID?
Oh no, hold on, where's my notes?
Sorry. No, I figured it out. I'm sorry. I apostrophe D.
Actually, it's because it's not really our language. I believe it's written AOHD.
The officer looks up at you. That can't be how you spell that.
I agree,
Yes.
but that's what he seems to have conveyed.
I'm back. What's going on?
Which one is it? Is it Ide or is it Aod?
Let's go with Aod.
The officer's eyes are very, very narrow. If you roll sense motive, you might be able to tell that he really can't tell if you're giving him fake information or not.
He's not particularly been explain. How do you say that? He didn't particularly explain his name. That's his name. That's his race. He's an Ifrit, by the way.
Okay. Freet. He just looks over his notes. Would it just be safe to say I will know him when I see him?
Yes.
I mean,
very, very accurately.
Probably.
most likely. I'm not sure how many Ifrits are in this place, so I think so.
Ma'am, if I could be honest with you, I feel like the entirety of Horizon could be Ifrits, and I'd still be able to pick him out. If the description you're giving me is accurate, then
I don't particularly have a physical descriptor otherwise, but since I'm just really, really bad with faces,
Damn it, Gold.
sorry.
just from his behaviors. He gave us a very, 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 very optimistic estimate.
What else is new?
He did say maybe in 2 hours. At some point between over an hour ago and just under 2 hours from now.
Don't estimate on the early end, and if you're not going to make a concerted effort to be on the early end, because otherwise that's a spurious guess Microsoft dialog box levels of bad.
Just a sixth of the day.
I will be there in 2 hours. No, actually, I won't be there until next week. Actually, hang on, 30 seconds.
I would also
Where's
like to
my...
point out that the last times when he was available was at 2 o'clock my
Where
time.
is that
So...
Where is that picture I took of Steam saying it would take a month to download something?
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I had one which said it was going to take 10 years.
On topic. Oh.
Speak of the devil.
And he showed up here with spaghetti.
I mean, he is an Ifrit.
Yes, that was part of the joke.
We are at Horizon. Everybody besides Leona, who has fallen down a well, has deboarded the train and is currently talking with the cops about the bodies on board, and also the fact there seemed to be a giant skinless flesh monster that abducted the conductor.
That answer, I Theban cannot answer. Honestly, I do not know why that thing exists.
It didn't abduct the conductor. It only put the conductor in somewhere safe.
Where somewhere safe?
Not in front of the people trying to stab it.
Can you give us a more precise location, sir?
No. I was on top of
Okay.
the 50% of the day.
Okay. The officer slaps his notebook shut and just looks at you with his palms outstretched. Why am I not arresting you for second-degree kidnapping then?
Because I killed no one, and I put him back on the train, and he was safe. Secondly, that's not me. Points at his tumor.
What is your relationship with this thing?
It's my tumor.
Is it a familiar?
You could say that.
I want you to say it, yes or no.
Sure.
So this thing follows your orders,
When it wants to.
and it did.
This time.
So how are you not directly responsible for this?
Responsible for what?
Sec. She
If
just.
if it was a kidnapping, hold on. If it was a kidnapping, then I would have taken him somewhere other than this because it can fly. I could have very well left. This is in fact a kidnapping. He wouldn't be in the train again. This was a kidnapping, then there would be much more of a hysteria than that occurred. Why are you placing that as a kidnapping without actually going further in the detail? That seems like you're just trying to accuse someone rather than actually
taking somebody from a location to another location against their will is definitionally kidnapping, and if it's not that, then it is at minimum false imprisonment.
It's safely retrieving someone from an unsafe location. If they're in danger, it is not kidnapping. So you're saying if a little girl is being kidnapped by a weirdo, and you get that
If I
girl from
may
that weirdo
interject
and
with
put her
a
in a
bit of
different location, you are thusly kidnapping this little girl, even though you are getting her out of a dangerous situation. Is that what you're telling?
if I may make a interjection on this, during the situation, he did move the conductor from a part that was dangerous. The conductor was made hostage by the bandits at the time.
I just want to know where he is.
Same.
Yeah, why did you leave
How
him?
do you not know where the conductor is? If I'm here, then my tumor is here. And that means the conductor is also here. What is this conversation? My tumor cannot go too far away from me.
You see, going from Wild's background, you see the train speeding away, and the conductor's just giving everybody the finger.
And he
question.
Did the conductor just? I guess the conductor really did not want to have anything to do with you, Ide.
That's fair.
You know something? I'm just gonna. He's just going to tap in his pencil and just slide the notebook back into his vest pocket. I'm just gonna give you this, Norvin. You seem to be the. I was gonna say most reasonable one here, and then I remembered Hinako is in this party and she's also trying. But you seem to be the leader in the absence of people in Wells. So he hands you his business card. Would it be fine if I just had you to, or you for now, I suppose, just on standby in case I need a few questions answered?
We will look no, because
If for no other reason, then I have something more pressing to investigate. Namely, the conductor is driving away with the crime scene.
with the crime scene, right?
Yes. Before you move, catch words.
Bless you.
Thank you. Centipede.
That wasn't your centipede, right?
No,
if it was, I would. I imagine Skull would tell me in character. I assume the centipede is very mundane, and I don't need to think about what happens if you devour your own familiar.
Hey, see, so quick. Hinako wouldn't realize wouldn't have seen the difference. Hold on, you did not just eat your Jeremy, right?
No. I was about to say that there is still some individuals of bandits that survived. They're somewhere out there.
I'm sorry, I blanked out. I have no idea what's going on.
Ah, right. You were somewhere else for hours.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
Getting drunk, most likely.
Now
A title card shows up, and there's some cheesy 1920s swing music, and it reads, "Hyde's wonderful adventures during the last session."
yeah.
I was in a booth on a train. I was still on a booth on a train. Then I was on a booth on a train. And then I was still on a booth on a train. And you know what the train did? Kept
Put
going.
you in a booth.
Yeah. On a train.
Pretty sure we
With a
had
conductor.
worked out where we were staying, but I don't have it. Have like the name
It's
written
just
down anywhere.
it's just 15 seconds of Hyde in like grainy black and white film, politely sitting and smiling in his booth on the train, and then the Finn card shows up, and everyone's just breaking the fourth wall, like, that is remarkably subdued for you.
Meanwhile, we just hear the music of dun 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 dun. Yeah.
Ra-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I mean, I didn't try to attack the conductor or do anything. I just brought him there.
Ah.
That's that. On the booth. On the train.
We missed that segment. Well, matter left or not. Any case, you go catch the train now. Have fun with that, officer.
Good luck and good day.
Didn't the officer leave like several moments ago? Because he was tired of our bullshit.
He has a job to do, and Pippin was in the middle of asking him something.
Now,
One moment,
sorry, I
gonna
get a
close
little
the
lost
door.
There's
when
a
I'm first awake.
had a mental image of an officer actually trying to arrest Thibin, and the handcuffs just keep falling off her hands. They don't go that tight.
Yeah. I also have this, so I could attempt to counter.
I swear, some people are sometimes very inconsiderate. Anyway,
Devin could be just polite and pretend that the handcuffs are working.
Just pretend.
Like,
Oh,
you're
there's
under
the look.
arrest. Clamps them on. They're just barely even holding on. Just, all right, I'm just gonna just keep these on. Just pretend that I'm actually been captured.
Just carrying them.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, you did learn etiquette.
to a certain degree.
I mean, if an officer puts handcuffs on you, you're supposed to go with them.
Etiquette and also not vomit spiders.
Yeah.
Especially don't fall spiders into someone's face.
Particularly if that guy is wearing a black shirt with a badge on it.
Now, that's kind of hard to do, but
For them, it's hard to not throw up on the officer. It's spiders.
there's also the fact that you can also throw up a wave of blood.
Stop.
Why do you pick the spells that you pick?
Because
She's a witch, and she's definitely going there.
Thibin always picks the wrong things.
This just confirms a good reason why my game doesn't have magic right now.
Thibin, what's your favorite color? Brown.
right, because she's colorblind.
Thibin,
Right.
what's your favorite song? You know that one mashup of Bo Burnham's "Welcome to the Internet" where he just says you should kill your mom a bunch of times?
I thought it would be
Oh.
No, that's the theme song.
Hang on, I may have another one, which is low tier god. You need to go kill yourself right now.
Yeah.
So anyhow, we have disembarked. We are... What's happening? I lost my thoughts for a moment.
the crime scene is running. The crime scene is running away. Also, probably with Leona because I forgot where. Because I honestly have no idea where she should be at this point.
Northern,
You
did
know,
we
it'd
just
be
lose our
very odd
quarry?
if
I
the
should have thought
bodyguard
this through.
wasn't with Leona.
I should have thought this through.
I have no idea what's going on because I missed that very quick session you guys had.
Things got sorted. Of particular note, all of the bandits that seem to have boarded this train, and I forget exactly who figured this out exactly, but you did notice that all of the gang members who boarded this train and were part of this little outing were all members of different gangs. This was not a one person or a one party event. Everybody was invited.
Ah, right, there was that detail.
Yeah, one of us checked that, and I believe mostly the rat. Because she knew the most of the Underdark, I believe.
Thibin would be Thibin, and I cannot believe I'm about to say this, would definitely be the most erudite between you four when it comes to matters such as these.
Just something about that is alarming.
I have the knowledge skill. They've been just lived here. Kind of hard to beat.
Thibin suddenly gained a cultured British accent and is smoking a pipe.
I cannot do British, unfortunately. Let me.
You can do all that, but not British. Wow, I'm actually impressed.
Hang on, I gotta get into it.
See you on job, right?
Oh Jesus Christ! You know what? Never mind. Never mind. No,
Yeah,
no, no, no,
well,
no, 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 no.
And
No,
with
no,
that,
Got classy.
good night,
British.
everybody.
No.
Good night, everybody.
So anyhow, Northern, did we just lose our quarry? As in, did we just completely lose where Leona went off to?
That is worrying.
It's worrying that the bodyguard wasn't with Leona the whole time.
Frankly, I thought she was right behind us.
Maybe she saw a pretty shiny thing and just couldn't help herself.
She just had to tell her name to somebody, probably. Really.
Norvin,
Yeah.
Norvin, you have Norvin. You can rest easy, and you may tell your comrades this, that there is absolutely no need to panic. Everything is fine. Leona is presently en route securely to a safe location.
Okay.
You nailed her into a box and shipped her to Timbuktu.
Just mailed her. I just mailed her back home. It's fine.
So you've used my tactics.
Did you at least put holes in the box?
I am humbled. You hear that? Norvin.
Just mail her back home.
and then you realize Timbuktu is in Antarctica.
Oh fuck.
Just
Maybe it'll cool her down a little bit.
No, she's still on the train.
But where on the train?
Well, the cargo hold, of course.
train.
Okay, but in Cantor.
She's still interrogating some random person about gang tattoos for no reason.
And telling her name 10 times over?
Yeah.
That's the new way of...
What?
I was going to say
Norvin-
indoctrination, but I mean
train-
torture.
As the train goes off to it to maintain the rest of its schedule, and it honks a horn as it approaches a railroad crossing. We know.
It just needs to. It'll come back eventually with Leona and whatever poor person she's held up on the train.
Ah, so the conductor might commit suicide then. Gotcha.
Hopefully, it's not urgent. Whatever they're here for.
As far as actual pressing matters is concerned, you find people. And now, hold on. I'm not saying that Leona isn't a pressing matter. I know that's what you were getting at.
She's rather depressing matter.
Oh god.
She is in a well, and she will come out of the well in a safe spot as soon as Gold is done with his shift.
In like 2 hours.
So she's fine. I will bend the rules of the universe to ensure she's fine.
She
I
fell into the
probably
pothole.
I probably shouldn't, but she's fine.
She's gonna be ending up crawling out of my backpack somehow. Just like the fox did.
I don't.
Why? What?
The joke's on you. The fox and I had a wonderful evening together.
Why do I just imagine that Jeremy regurgitates something and it just spawns out Leona?
No,
Fucking
unless
no
you
shot.
What the fuck?
unless you want to say Leona. Leona just comes out like printed on a piece of paper, Enigma from JoJo style.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't, because I don't watch JoJo.
I was gonna say more like a CD.
Oh God. We don't talk about part 6.
What the hell's going on?
Iraqi had an aneurysm. Is what went on.
Right.
The business. Let's begin with Norvin, and because he is the one that I actually did write a few plot points down for. Norvin,
Oh
you may
no.
remember. Don't you know me? You already know what you're supposed to do here. I'm just friendly. Friendly. That's a word. I'm just giving you a friendly reminder.
Oh no.
There is for you a assignment. You received a piece of paper a while ago directing you towards if I can find it. I cannot find it.
Oh no.
Destroy him.
I'm going to run over there to my laptop for 5 seconds, and I'm going to remind myself of the exact details. Excuse me.
Quick, while he's doing that, grab the notes.
I also couldn't. I was looking for this earlier.
Sorry, but the only notes I have is that at I'd
You have
one
a
conductor
you have a
stolen, Leona 1 kill, taken hostage, and Northern 1 lucky shot. That's my notes.
what? I will have you repeat that back to me because I wasn't there. I didn't have my headphones on.
No
But
worries,
Norvin,
we're just comparing notes.
you have an appointment with a mysterious individual who has directed you to the Black Widow Hotel, room 1331.
Right. I was it like at a certain time or just go there when convenient?
Please come by when convenient, and if inconvenient, come all the same.
Right.
Oh,
Well,
it's one
while
of those
Leona
notes.
is safe in the plot hole, I suppose, is convenient enough.
I do not know if you have informed your colleagues of this little business trip of yours.
I have not, but
So what's the idea? Since Leona's not here, does anyone else know which hotel we were gonna be staying at?
Yeah, we are presumably going to check in at the hotel and whatever anyway.
Leona, oh, fucking hell. Norvin, as Leona's bodyguard, you are probably the most up to date on her itinerary and traveling plan, so you would know that the team is staying at I'm definitely not opening up an RNG name generator as we speak.
At the same hotel, very conveniently.
If it's the same hotel, I'm going to be very mad. The Atlantis Ribbon.
What's Atlantis?
Some faraway island that nobody's discovered yet.
Atlantis.
Well, apparently
They
someone
haven't-
discovered it because someone's named this hotel after it.
Shush.
Legends speak of it.
Ah, Atlantis. I did not know of this.
Uh,
In
yes.
Atlanta.
To your knowledge, it is a moon colony that was originally founded about 250 years ago, and yet for some reason, only 5 years after its after its settling, all the colonists mysteriously died.
Allow me to consult my vast knowledge of this ancient and renowned place.
It is also strange, unusual too, if I might add.
Nope, I don't know anything.
For why did they die up there mysteriously? No one, maybe someone knows why. But they did die.
The mysterious spooky theme music cues in as you walk past the music hall.
So henceforth, no one goes there.
Right. Now, any sane person know anything about this Antarctica stuff? Or should we just go to the hotel and maybe ask there?
I was just joking about using a real name for a place.
Well, it's a long lost moon colony now, so there. As far as Thippen knows, at least.
As far as Thibben knows, of course. Thibben also goes
That's
like,
that's
"Ah,
why
it's-
I asked. Any sane person have any ideas?
Does anybody have no
Go
geography?
to the hotel.
before the underpire.
I should probably describe Horizon a tiny bit. Pardon me while I have a drink of my creativity juice.
Just a little bit.
I need to acquire my own imaginary. Wait, creative thought.
Sanity juice.
What is this flavor?
Not creative enough. I need something stronger. Pours a triple of Jack.
Creativity juice.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
So,
Moxie.
My
Let's talk
favorite name for it so far.
So, let's talk a little bit about Horizon, specifically the Underdark Emirates. The Underdark Emirates is a very unusually, circularly, roughly shaped, let's say, I almost said colony. That's absolutely not the word I want. Conglomeration. There we go. Of 3 relatively racially divided city states. You have the Dark Elves, otherwise known as Drow. You have the dwarves, and you have the deep gnomes. And all three, and there are like 3 districts relatively populated by each one of those relatively uniformly. And but there is one city right in the hub, smack dab in the center, where all 3 of its members can come around in peace and harmony and engage in trade and enjoyous revelry, and that, my friends, is Horizon.
Definitely no backstabbing.
Definitely no backstabbing, or at least none that you can tell. It's the greatest city there ever was and will ever be.
Where's the X button? Cause I ain't doubting.
You don't see an X button, but as you walk down an alley, you see an eerie red light, and you do see a number of X's hanging off of a sign.
Oh no.
That ain't an X
Bold
button.
of
That's
you
an
to
X
assume.
sign.
Bold of you to assume we would walk down any alleys whatsoever.
Yeah, we
I
don't
said,
walk and
I
talk.
said, I said, past an alley, you ding ding.
A ding along.
Well, that's me shown. Okay.
Wild, you're probably the more cautious member of the group, and probably also the de facto leader now that Leona's gone, unless Hinako's willing to step up.
I'm not that much of a leader. I
Also,
haven't.
what the hell happened to Hyde?
Got arrested.
I hope so.
Wild, you can Wild, if it will set your nerves at ease, or if it will set Norvin's nerves at ease more precisely, you can roll perception to see if any to pretty much just be on alert.
I see everything.
Nothing is getting past you, though. You do see a guy further up the road near one of the market stalls, possibly nick someone's coin purse.
Not great.
But they ain't they ain't coming for you. You seem just a little too situationally aware.
A little too ridiculously well armed.
I ain't getting mugged anytime soon.
In fact, I would go so far as to say that I don't think anything particularly awful is happening to anyone in the party anytime soon, as you have a very intimidating looking paladin and also a Kitsune Magus who seems to be carrying herself in a relatively professional manner.
Relatively.
And I, Thibin Gurtquit.
No, they need to actually know you to be intimidated by you being here.
They already know enough.
I mean, it's a rat person. Rat persons are generally irksome, I guess.
Over off to the side, you swear you can hear a dark elf kid. Aw, can I pet her?
Hang on.
Bet the rat.
No.
Tibbin, how about a knowledge local real fast?
Knowledge local. I have a number.
A number.
As it turns out, rats in the Underdark Emirates are what dogs are to just about any nation above ground.
Are they particularly big rats?
No,
Or
they're just
rats?
no. Maybe that was a bad
Okay.
analogy. They are very, very common pets.
No rodents of unusual size?
I don't believe in them.
Oh.
Looks at Fibbin. Fibbin starts disappearing. No, someone stop believing in big rodents.
Tibbin got snapped.
Who is Thibin? Whoa.
So to say there was just a rat dog that just lunged from the rooftops.
Tibbin, you suddenly wake up in your bed in the Atlantis River. That was the worst dream you've ever had.
Ah, thanks, glad I'm back on Moon again. Moon rat. With my moon rat, folks.
Eating plenty of moon cheese.
Mm.
No, everyone knows the moon's made out of spare ribs.
We've forgotten the crackers.
Gromit, we've forgotten the crack.
Intense music starts playing.
Anyhow.
We forgot the cheese.
We forgot the cheese. You're on the moon.
Norvin, you can make your way through this main little oh Jesus Christ yes, Cole, thank you.
What?
Just cheese.
Cheese. Cheese for everyone.
Right? Nope, scratch that. No cheese for anyone.
Dun 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 dun. Okay, you guys make your way through this bustling little street bazaar. Yes, cheese for everybody. Though that said, cheese isn't really a, Skull, for the love of God, I'm trying to tell a story.
Oh, wait, hang on. I just realized I'm on the tabletop. Whoops.
You're not.
I did it in the wrong place.
Wait, what?
For those of you who don't know what's going on, Skull is trolling me with gifts. It not not unlike the tabletop server channel where we do all of our memeing. No, he's directly DMing me these.
Oh,
DMing
I was
memes.
not paying attention where I was doing it at.
Directly DMing the DM memes.
I'm telling the story.
All right,
Jeez.
I apologize. I was
Memes.
I was not paying attention. Okay.
God damn it.
Jeez.
I'm trying to be serious.
Oh, my face hurts. Oh shit.
As you guys are progressing, well, for the love of, I can't do this. Not because I'm tired, but because I am. Stop it!
No, your head closing. No.
Just stop it!
I'm just doing the one.
Stop
Just
it!
the one.
Just please stop.
Oh, my face
Just the
holes.
one.
Chicken.
Poor Red.
Ow, my face. Ow.
Are you
Chicken.
done cheesing all over my story? You maniacs!
Chicken.
Directly send the DM memes.
More specifically, directly send the DM cheese. It's specifically cheese-related memes.
Chicken.
It's not even just normal memes. Normal memes, I get. It's just cheese. Wild. As you guys are progressing down this side street market, Wild, Norvin, whatever the hell you want me to call you, you walk past the Black Widow Hotel.
Right?
No, you said market board, right? There's a market.
Yes. There are
I just wanted to look around.
people are selling a number of non-cheese related things.
And I will look around.
Devin, for some
Because
reason
that's
you're
what
very
you do.
disappointed.
What? Because I was wanting cheese? No, I'm not fibbing.
Then why are you answering that?
There is a non-cheese related marketplace, and I'm okay with this.
Yes, there is. I will get to you taking a look around for some fun little alchemy things. The three of you notice the local alchemist breaking off to do alchemist things. I legitimately do not think you guys care.
Should we worry about that? Let's not worry about
Your
that.
gut, your gut, your gut says you probably should, but eh. That's just the general mood you've been getting from this entire group in general.
Yes, be worried about over half the party.
At least, at least out of the more than half the party, you need to be worried about. At least Leona's trying.
Yeah.
Whether or not she's succeeding is a completely different matter, but she's trying.
She would be
Sivin is
trying
here
if she
with
was
us.
here.
Sivin's here with us. If all three of them were gone, then there would be issues.
Nah, fair point.
So I've taken a look around the market, and but not before you guys pass the Black Widow Hotel.
Check into the one we're actually staying at first.
I need water so badly right now. I'll be back.
You fix that. In the meantime,
Should we hunt down those spiders you just coughed up?
It's fine. We're in the
Surely.
Underdark.
Speaking of which, there are probably plenty of spiders around here, aren't there?
Hinako, you've done a little bit of survival training. In the world, you know that there are, out of all the spider species, or the mundane spider species, I should say, that exist, only two have not only the poison to kill a human, but also the jaw strength to actually break the skin and administer it. That would be the Black Widow and the Brown Recluse.
No fur spiders.
Spiders?
No.
You do, but you do notice Hinako looking a little more normal than usual.
What? Come on, me. Let's just get to the hotel. Yes.
Let's briefly sort out Ide. There is a. What sort of stuff would get your attention, good sir? Ide, you.
Ide!
Yeah, Jesus.
I feel like he just got caught away by his girlfriend.
Ah, damn it.
French cheese lover. Get back here.
No. We can do other stuff while we wait on him. Specifically, we can get you three sorted. You find folk arrive at the Atlantis Ribbon. This is a very, honestly, relatively lavish hotel. It is relatively well illuminated with all sorts of magical lights and poles and whatnot. Above you is a chandelier that seems to be suspended into a nice starry sky. It is all very majestic. Each diamond on the appliance, that cannot be the right word, the fixture, hanging there suspended like a star, admittedly 50 feet above you, but at some point it feels like it's not completely unreasonable to just reach out and ding. and you are and you approach the reception, wherein you see a very well-groomed, well-dressed female dark elf who professionally straightens out her tie, finishes writing down a small piece of paper, and she clears her throat and she says, "Howdy, y'all! Welcome to the
Ah.
latest ribbon."
Yes, hello. Hi, hi.
Oh my god.
Hi,
Hello.
hi to you too, little one. Now, what can I do for you? Uh, 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 guys, I think your paladin's joking.
He'll sort himself out.
No,
Sure.
that's me. I wasn't expecting shouting.
Maud, are you okay? I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to peek my microphone.
It's
Oh,
fine.
no.
That was beautiful.
I was expecting shouting.
I'm very sorry.
We had a reservation, right?
I
No, you
believe-
walked right into this hotel that the team is using to bunk down for the week for the week, and nobody made a reservation.
Hey, I don't know how Leona does it.
Leona just oopses her ways into hotels. Yes, exactly.
I believe it.
She just names her name, and everybody be like, "We know. Here's a room. Shut the fuck up." Dear
How
madam,
the guard was dealt with.
may I ask if there's possibly a reservation under probably the name Marin Half?
Marin half. Let's see here. Well, we ain't got no Marin half, but we do got a Miranda.
Yes, Leona Miranda something or other.
Da, we know.
Yes.
Leona, ridiculously long name, is how it's actually written out in like the book.
Let's see here. Last name Miranda, first name Leona. They just scribbled it.
Don't worry about it.
Whatever we know.
That
Unless you're
about
her.
sums it up.
And she kind of looks around you. I don't suppose you're her.
Well, no, we're her entourage, but she is currently dealing with some other things. We were told to go ahead and check in. Do I need to roll bluff for that? Because I'm technically bullshitting.
Sure.
We weren't told shit. We just did. Good enough.
We look official enough.
The con the con the con the con the con the con the concierge is a simple woman. And she goes, I see. Well then, you guys do seem official enough, and you do seem to have that reservation. And she'll duck down below the desk. Do y'all want 4 keys or 5 for the time being?
Let's say 4, actually 3 keys, because our alchemist is doing his own thing. I'm not sure if he has his own reservation, actually. You think God has his own reservation? Alvin?
Maybe.
He would probably be under the crew rather than
Probably, right?
with Leona.
Right.
Here you are. Clank.
Thank you very much.
I'm pretty sure the keys don't. I'm pretty sure the keys don't go clank, but
Clank. They're not keys,
Bonk.
it's just a big block of wood that you need to insert for the door to actually open.
actually no. Actually, you know what? No. Instead of keys, you guys see these 3 strangely rounded rectangular pieces of plastic.
Would I know those?
Do you have no engineering?
Yes, actually.
Please.
All right.
Well, they're well, they're plastic cards, and they function as keys. And this wonderful invention that was that was popularized in Sir Kitchuan as early as 20 years ago has become popularly known as.
Keycard.
Let her say it.
Nah cards.
What cards?
Nah cards. Well, technically, over in the Unpowered, they would be made of metal because some people had the tendency to gnaw on them. As for nah cards.
Right. Try not to gnaw on these. They just don't look like metal. They
That's,
seem rather flimsy, actually.
this material is called basic.
Is she all right?
Slightly
It's
mental
She
probably
isn't.
deranged,
fine.
maybe,
I
but
am.
anyway, thank you for the gnaw cards, I suppose.
It's my pleasure. It's my. Oh, wow, Redfern. Jesus Christ. It's my pleasure, ma'am. Let me know if I can do anything else for you.
Well, actually, you don't happen to have a random piece of log that I could spend some time with, let's say?
Sorry, a log.
Yeah, well, I used to be, well, I've grown up among some carpenters, so I tend to spend some time working on some wood. So,
Well, we could. Well, I could probably run back and see if and see if the cooks have any to spare.
thank you very much. Well, anyway, I'll hand out the
I'll drop.
keys to Norvin and reluctantly to Fibben.
The room. The rooms are 513, 514, and 515 for the time for the time being, and the concierge will politely request which room you took.
Mind telling me which one are the other two keys?
You're on the 5th floor, so they all start with 5. So there's a 513, a 514, and a 515. It really doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, okay, but I'd probably be staying. Probably it's gonna be Leona, Norvin, then me, I think. Or is Norvin in a different thought process there?
I was thinking put me in the middle, to save a little bit of time if something happens. It doesn't matter if I'm on the edge and something happens on the other side.
Or we could put Leona in the middle and us on both sides, on either side.
You yahoos are really
Yeah,
overthinking
that.
this.
We'll do that.
Okay, I'll hand out the cards in that way. I'll
I am
be
aware we are overthinking this. Thank you.
yes.
We
I'll
have
be
to
to the
stall
left
for
of.
another 30 minutes.
Supposedly.
But that was sent about 10 minutes ago, so
Another 30 minutes.
the question is how much do we trust him to not be another Windows dialog box?
I'm assuming he's going to be late by like a third of that.
Ah, water.
Okay, no, hold on, never mind. I know where Leona is.
Where's Leona?
I'm not telling you.
The Shadow Realm.
Leona, already in the hotel somehow.
Yeah, she technically is. Uh, everybody can can head to their rooms and get settled in. As I mentioned before, these rooms are very very nicely furnished, very well decorated. The Underdark Emirates are known for really, let's say, throwing their money around. Let's say.
Wow. This furniture is genuine.
The
Wine is
furniture
something
is in
else.
fact real.
If any of our knowledge localers care, or I guess, what would be the skill to know about a country, geography or local?
Both.
Country?
Probably
I
geography.
guess that could be either.
Because we have the time, I'm actually going to look it up.
I let's do it like this. Hinako, flip a coin, please.
It would be local, probably.
Or we can, or alternatively, you guys can, both of you guys can just roll no local. The plan was to have Hinako flip a coin because she's an unbiased party, and then have one of you roll no local and the other roll no geography.
Well, I just looked it up.
All right.
Usually a bad thing, but
No local.
got a 4.
I also got a 4.
Thibin, rich country is rich. All you really know is that the way a country gets rich is they have stuff that other countries want.
That's basically how the Empire works. They take stuff and they build it.
And Norvin, you would know that the things that the other countries actually want are these wonderful little things called neon crystals, which contain a very highly ionized form of the gas, even though it is a noble gas and you're not supposed to ionize it, but what the hell ever. Uh, that
I don't know that.
contained within a crystalline structure, obviously. And it turns out that these things have a very high energy density and can be used to power all sorts of wonderful things.
So they have the magic crystals that everyone wants.
That is correct.
Great.
It would be kind of funny
Keep
if Thibin
keep
technically
Thibin from learning this.
I was about to say, I think Thibin technically knows about neon crystals, but does not know which countries actually has said.
Yeah, keep Thibin from learning that they're here. Got it.
She's surrounded by them.
No.
That's like that's like okay, that's like okay, what you just said is like going to Saudi Arabia and telling Thibin, don't let anybody know there's oil here, as a car drives past.
Well,
Very
anyhow.
shiny. Oh.
Yes, a wonderful light, isn't it? So, about what we're gonna be doing around here. You guys got any plans?
Something will turn up to that
Man,
requires us to do something.
I could look around
Cabbages.
some. Excuse me, what? Who was that?
I'm looking at cabbages, I'm assuming. I don't know
Cabbage.
what I'm looking at anymore.
My
Cab-
cabbages.
Cabbages noted. We'll get to you.
My cabbages.
I mean, well, I could also go over the market and maybe find something interesting. I could get mugged. That'd be interesting. But other than that, any predefined activities?
I doubt anyone is going to get attacked in any way on their own.
I must ask this.
Look at the group.
In the bedrooms, is there couches?
There is a remarkably soft-looking couch next to a bookshelf for whatever belongings you may or may not have.
Ah, yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know what happened to that previous couch some time ago?
It's a good thing that Marinhalf is gonna pay for this.
Yes. It's a very good thing we are not the ones.
Oh, I don't leave a hole behind, so I fucking.
Thibin merges into the couch.
That is clearly not what that is supposed to do.
You do not leave a hole behind, nor is your passage marked on the surface. So, when you tell. Wait,
It's
hang
not
on. Are you telling me that
magic.
I'm like a cat where I literally just go between the covers?
It's not magic.
Hinako, Hinako, probably once you make your plan with Norvin, are you interested at all in seeing what Thibin's gotten up to?
Probably. Seeing as our rooms already has couches, I kinda suspect things in considering
would-
last situations.
Thibin, after moving your stuff in, would you have had the foresight to close the door behind you?
Yes. She also makes sure to see if it's lockable. She makes sure to double lock it in case there's a secondary one. Rubs her fingers together,
Lock the door.
comes over to the couch and kind of just gets right into the covers, sheets. What are those things that are soft that you sit on?
Cushions.
Cushions. Thank you.
Are you kidding me? That was out of character?
That was indeed. I don't care.
God help me.
Look. You see this doorknob? There's no doorknob there anymore. Digs into the cushions and is now into the layers of the couch itself. There's no markings left because you can't look past the cushions unless you actually look expectantly.
A small knock arrives at the door as you get settled in.
Head pops out.
Yes. Door is. No, wait, it's locked. One moment!
And she just crawls back out of the cushions. That peephole is not at my height, is it?
There's a second one that is. You have to remember gnomes exist.
Yes.
Gnomes and dwarves.
French!
You recognize those legs anywhere.
Works on the locks, opens up the door.
Yes. What is it? What do you require? Needs wants.
Are you digging into the couch again?
Looks at Hinako. Looks to the side. Nowhere particular.
No.
Yes.
You do know that Marinhalf is gonna have to pay for that, right?
There is no damage.
The interiors?
A spring flies out.
No damage I can't fix. Remember, magic.
Well, what? So, what do you plan to do around here? Hmm?
Right here? Well, to
What
use the euphemism of the words of wrecking havoc, quote unquote.
That's that's havoc. Also, Lemme definitely not thinking about highly concentrated places of people that we can go to.
I think I shall go and search where there is others that are not dwarves.
Yeah. You're not gonna be doing it alone.
Well,
Quite frankly, I'm inclined not to let you go anywhere. Considering last time.
Let's have a small cutaway to the time where Thibin disguised herself as a gnome, ran onto a hot pit lane, ran back, and then launched herself into the air.
That one time she went into the hospital and tried to get around security.
Don't worry. Things will be fine, especially down here. Besides, I, Thibin, have no intentions of stealing or taking.
I'm
Dip-
more
roll
worried
diplomacy.
about your.
Roll diplomacy, Thibin.
All right. Oh boy, that's gonna be interesting.
And sense motive Hinako. The Foxy is not moved.
I'm serious. I have no intentions of taking or stealing from anyone.
I'm less concerned about that and more concerned about the waves of blood, the spiders, and all the other crap you spit out
Ah,
every so often.
you mean the spells I can't use today? I already used them already. See, things will be fine and safe. I'm more actually curious about it to see if they have any spell stores.
Do you have
know?
any idea how much I trust your words?
No, but do you think you can stop me?
Do you think you can stop a bullet?
You don't
Because
own gun.
it's not me you're so bit worried about.
Norman is next door to Thibin, right?
Yeah.
That's what that's what I thought. Thibin, you can't tell if it's a ghost sound or not, but you can hear like a hammer click back against one of the walls.
Immediate flinch
How
reaction.
does it has to go? It has to go Thibin, me, Leona, Hinako, I.
Assuming it
Is
doesn't have prior
is
arrangements.
the yes is the order
Immediate
that it would have to go.
flinch reaction.
Ah. Look, like I think it said stated, things will be fine, okay. And I am serious for reals. That's another word I learned. I need some magical scrolls to give to Jeremy.
I just realized something. I never explicitly had stated that that Thibin's house arrest. I never explicitly stated that Thibin's house arrest anklet ever came off.
Yeah,
I'm
you never
I'm-
did.
I'm pretty sure we went to go do that at some point.
Also, I feel like if it wasn't off, you would know at this point.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's
the other thing,
actually what the train stop was.
I'll be back real quick.
Just trying to get to Thibin again.
That's what the bandits boarded the train for. They were trying to excommunicate her.
No, they were trying to go get Thibin back into the city. We were just wrong about what they wanted. That's
Oh,
why they
God.
wanted the train to go back. It's the fastest way to get Thibin back.
Mame Shiba.
That's worrisome. Also, since Skull's momentarily are gone away, I shall be going to the toilet real quick.
Please do. Well, I mean, nonsense is happening now, Wild, if you don't mind.
It is. Nonsense is in fact happening now. I'll go do the plot.
I strongly recommend you do.
I'll go do the plot.
You don't sound excited.
Eh. Mostly joking about avoiding it for this long.
All right, I'm
Good
back.
for you.
Ah,
Everyone else is
Oh, we
doing
took the wrong.
nonsense. I'll do nonsense
I-
too.
I also have a statement for you as well, Hinoko. I lived underground before. I understand laws down here far better than you lot. I will be fine if I go by myself, yes?
She's not there anymore, is she?
Nope. I am, however, going to point out of character that it is a different country.
Edmund's not stating that.
Just in case you didn't notice.
It
You
will be
forgot
fine.
You forgot the word cushion earlier, so.
Look, that was out of character.
Just making sure that you
I legitimately
noticed.
forgot the fucking word cushion, but then again, I haven't actually looked at cushions in a long time.
You're probably sitting on one.
No, I don't. This is a wooden chair. This is meant for the kitchen, but I'm in my bedroom. And these fuckers have been in my room for years. You think I know what a cushion is in this room? None. My bed? Wood. Stone tablet.
The wooden bed.
Your ass must hate you.
I'm quite used to sitting like this, so. My ass is the cushion.
Bloody hell.
I can keep on going with this too. I am the softness.
But he, but he, but he, but he. One second.
Yep. Did he say he was going somewhere? Alright, I'm gonna mute myself because I'm gonna be making loud noises for a moment.
Loud noises. Yay.
So I should not drag you along to. No, that was Gold talking. I'm an idiot. Okay.
Take me.
Uh. So. So. So we do a perfectly cut scream with Evan just flinching and yelping for no reason. Outside, one second.
Okay, back. Grabbed a piss and took a drink.
Welcome back. Apparently things are happening all at once, way too quickly.
Who knew?
I see. I see. Okay. Hi, you're an alchemist.
Yes.
That's all.
That's all you have to say about that.
But because you're an alchemist and you do would this have been your first trip to the Underdark Emirates, pray tell?
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't make sense for him to be anywhere else at this point in time.
Well, I imagine your head then is probably reeling at this point. There is a very large number of strange reagents and items at at your disposal, likes of which you have never seen. Hell, even this cabbage, who is currently that's currently being minded by a deep gnome standing on about 4 or 5 crates to keep you at eye level. The cabbage has seems to have a nice light blue lucent glow about it.
And that can't be right.
All you do is see I just pinch himself for a few moments. Straight face pinches himself. 1 second. Yep, that hurts.
What's wrong with you, buddy? You never seen a cabbage before?
Not one that glows pretty like this.
Where are you from?
From the above world.
Oh. Well, then in that case, you guys have probably never seen a cabbage like this before. A whole different strain.
Could you explain how this was created in the Underdark?
Well, how do they make cabbages upstairs?
Sun.
Not sun.
So the not sun made these cabbages.
Yep.
Okay. Now, can I have one cabbage?
You may. Of course you can, kind sir.
How much is the cabbage?
That's all. Actually, you look important. Where are you from? Or no? You already answered that.
Yes.
Oh, I know. You must be in town for the race.
Yes.
Do you have any? What is Ide wearing?
What does he wear?
Or would be wearing at this stage? Like anything that identify him as part of the Marin Half Racing team, or
I mean, he still has that shirt that he had whenever he first started working there. He has not changed that shirt.
Has
Oh,
not
right.
changed clothes since then.
Oh,
He's changed clothes a lot. I mean, it's just when he's not using those bracers, he hasn't changed his clothes really.
One moment.
He can make himself look like anything he wants. He doesn't care anymore.
That pure white coat. Jeez. Oh, wait a minute. I recognize that symbol anywhere. You must be part of the Marin Half Racing team, if not just a big fan.
Yeah, I'm just a simple alchemist doing simple alchemist things.
Oh, you're an alchemist then.
Yes.
Well, that's really neat. Here. And he just gestures to the cabbage. Pick your favorite on the house. These things actually have some really cool properties.
All right then. I'll take the one that looks pretty.
Well, that's your problem. They all look pretty.
I want your opinion, sir. Which one of these would benefit me the most?
Well,
I'm wanting to make food for a store and need ingredients. And if these have properties, that could assist me even higher. So, what's the main properties of each one?
As a general rule, the whiter and the brighter, the fresher they'll be. They tend towards blue, and the luminosity dies down the older they get. So, if you want something fresh, I recommend. And he picks one cabbage up. This one, kind sir.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You are very welcome, sir.
And though you may have said it's on the house, here is 1 silver piece.
Oh, you are far too kind, sir. It's the least I can do. Every gnome loves seeing other people explore stuff.
And I love seeing new things, so here we are. Would you have any recommendations
All right, for seeing it knowing then.
Gentlemen,
Mental Gin?
He didn't do the thing.
I didn't do the thing. I have been asked not to do the
Damn you.
Repeatedly.
Yeah, I have been asked like 5 or 6 times not to do the thing, so I didn't do the thing.
What thing? I'm missing.
Celebrate.
His usual thing whenever he joins a voice call is to cite a 14-year-old meme.
No.
You missed cheese.
No. So were you guys? Did you guys start without me, or
Mm-hmm.
No, we've just been sitting here for 2 hours,
really?
doing absolutely nothing. Yeah.
We killed God.
Two
I'm not
completely
sure if you're
opposite
being-
answers.
I'm not sure if you're being sarcastic or not.
When it comes to Thibin, you never know.
Two completely opposite answers.
I'm going to
Pick
fin-
your favorite.
I'm going to finish this. I'm going to finish this scene with that. Could you repeat your question?
He was asking if they had any like recommendations since he's an alchemist trying to make a restaurant.
It turns out light cabbage is also is a major component and a whole bunch of salads. If that's the sort of thing you want to go down.
Well, we need something that's a good refresher for people. But I need something. Is there any meat products that have properties here?
Oh, you're looking for a meat market then. Well, then in that case, may I recommend you head a couple miles down south, that away.
You said a couple miles.
And it is a bit of a hike, and you do go into dark dwarf territory. But when it comes to meat selection, and he kisses his fingers. Can't do anything wrong there.
All right, now, question number 2. He gets his familiar out from his neck. Is this creeping you out in any way, form, or fashion?
Slightly unusual, but I wouldn't say it's creeping me out.
Okay, good. Then I consider that a good thing. He injects it with something, and then he gets it on his wrist, and he flies away.
It's just gone.
Well, it's the
Your
Underdark
people
for you.
need
Huh.
you.
That's kind of weird, but nothing I haven't seen before.
Ah, yes, the Mary Poppins move.
All right. So where has Leona been in all this? Can you catch me up to speed, gentlemen?
Like
Sure,
she was a
Lee.
We're curious as well.
Surely. Sure. Sure. The latches on Norvin's briefcase fall open, and Leona tumbles out of it.
What?
What?
Hey, so that's what a clicking noise that freaked out Thibin.
Get in there.
I was
Ah!
tired. I needed a nap.
It's not a magic briefcase or anything.
It's not.
But it
It
was
was
but it was a secure location.
How?
Magic. Just not the briefcase is magic. I'll tell you later once I've worked out that
Once you
particular
work it out
bit.
yourself.
Don't.
The
No. It's something I'm working on. I'll show you once I'm a little more practiced at it. Yeah.
Leona, I don't know who you're talking to because the room you're in is currently empty.
Oh, okay. Leona, okay, never mind
What?
then. What? Will you please explain to me what the fuck is going on?
We've all fucked off. You're in the hotel.
Oh. Okay, well, Leona was just staying at the hotel then. Why? What?
You're with everybody else.
Okay. But you thought you said the room was empty.
It is empty.
Then where is everybody else?
And
Not
there's
here.
a room next door.
In the rooms next doors. This
Somewhere
looks
along
like
there.
I am going.
Did anyone? I thought I heard Leona for a moment. Vivian, are you messing with voices?
No! No! Aaron! Get in the way!
Stop shouting, you stupid rat!
Take off my headphones.
You found Thibin and Hinako.
Oh, there you two are.
Oh! What in some hell fuckery are you doing here? Alrighty.
I took a shortcut.
Now they've
Aha.
turned down my volume. Fuck.
Wow, this is the second time Wild's been deafened today. I am very sorry.
I am highly confused. How the? I thought you were right behind us a moment ago, and then you disappear. I seriously
to,
thought the train left with you, and dropping you off.
I had to take care of some business here. Confer with a few nobles and stuff. Stop by the appropriate diplomatic channels and whatnot.
How much do I feel like you're
You have to
bullshitting?
roll bluff.
I don't actually. I'm assuming this is true, and why Leona wasn't here. Not that she was actually in the briefcase for some reason.
I think she is shitballing us.
I mean, we've been dealing with the guards. We've been checking in on the at the counter, and they didn't say anything about having seen her before, so couldn't have checked into the hotel before us. So how the are you really Leona? Are you just a fucking shapeshifter or something?
Wait a minute.
Not yet.
I know an answer to this. You. If you are a real or fake, there's one way to test it out.
Just cautiously approaches the Leona.
Right, Leona eyes Thibin. What are you doing?
She pokes you with her hand.
Why are you poking me?
Pew, pew.
Flesh, malleable, not made out of metal.
Did you think I was some Ivor-Wardian metallic doppelganger?
Cut to the thing.
Wait a minute. I wonder.
Oh god, a piece of chicken got stuck in my throat.
Dude, I
When
thought
he
we were
plays
coughing up spiders.
when he plays Thibin, he really gets into that role.
Maybe. Well, you're going to test us by doing this.
You tried to steal Leona's face.
Well, considering that we don't know if you're the real Leona or not right now.
Are you really? Oh my god!
All right,
You just
Leona
want
is
to use
going.
that spell.
If
Thibin
Thibin tries to,
Thibin,
Leona,
no. I have the perfect way to fix this. Thibin, you reach into Leona's purse and you see that the person who looks like she's mid sneeze on the front of the identification card looks a lot like her.
Squints at it.
Uh-huh.
why don't you ask me something only the real Leona would know?
Okay. What was Leona's favorite animal that's alive?
You've never asked me that. I've never told you that. There's no way you could know that.
Well, you asked me something that you know about, did you not?
Something that you can
It's
confirm.
something what we should also know, Thibin.
Oh, in that case, then the animal that you did love that is not alive anymore.
Who was it that
Leona,
had contact with you about me?
yes, my father. And your mother.
Oh,
and
poor
their names
individual,
being
an orphan.
Say again, Wisp. I couldn't hear you over Thibbin's cackling.
their names being.
Cackling.
Leona would know their names off the top of her their names off the top of her head, but I do not. I can check my notes.
Aren't they royalty? So wouldn't that technically be something that people would just relatively know about if they know about the nation?
Maybe not. They wouldn't necessarily know who had been in contact with Hinako's mother,
Oh,
and they wouldn't know Hinako's mother's name.
I have a better one. Where'd you first find me?
What's my first what now?
Where did you first find me? I, Thibbin, Goodquit.
We found you under my carriage.
It's the real one.
What's
I
going on?
mean,
Jesus Christ.
plenty of people who could have seen that.
Would you follow us all the way here?
Yes, if they're very much interested in Leona, they would use any such detail and follow us anywhere.
Well, think of it this way. If I take their face, I take their real face.
I am not going to let you use the face taking spell on me.
It's not painful.
I know, but it's incredibly disturbing.
And
Okay.
wait a minute, I have another one. What was the paint you used to cover yourself in?
The paint, it wasn't paint, it was an alchemical dye from Ide.
The paint.
It wasn't
But
paint.
it's a dye, body paint. What you cover yourself in? What is it? What's the color? Tell me.
Fuck, let me check my little fucking pictures. I just got back from work, so you will have to bear with me. I'm a little frazzled. Red, well, more of a pinkish red color.
Okay, yep. That's Leona. I'm going back to my room.
Ugh.
You two have fun. Yes.
Where is Ide? Just asking out of curiosity and potential concern.
Hinako, you were paying attention.
I was not actually. I was for a moment. I was looking back.
No, I mean, okay, fair enough. I say that because you would know that I got waylaid by a cabbage stand.
Cabbage stand.
So what was the question exactly? Because I was.
Where'd Ide go?
Oh, he's somewhere over at market somewhere. He does things on his own time and turn and stuff, you know.
Huh.
We're not always paying attention to him. You know us. And you'd rather
Fair
you
enough.
know him. If you know
Yeah,
him.
he's usually reasonably not going to run off and just
Defective.
blow something up. I wouldn't
Oh,
go that
that's what
far.
you.
He's usually good about not causing havoc.
Now I'm starting to doubt if you're actually Leona, cause I remember the first thing of him being blowing up things to get the attention of the press.
Yes,
That's rather
but
random and explodey stuff.
it wasn't. Whatever.
Either
All right.
way, we can somewhat trust him, I feel like.
He's more reliable than Thibbin.
Absolute
He was
point.
trying.
I hate
Thibbin,
that that's the bar that I'm going off of now, but it is.
I mean, you've got a fair point, just there.
It's not a high bar to clear, I'm aware.
Yeah. I mean, she is quite in short supply, yes. Sorry, did we just start making jokes over her height? My bad.
I was.
That I won't worry about them too much. They would probably go over our head.
Be very glad that she's not in the hallway right now. She locked the door up and is currently doing her previous activity.
Yes, previous activity.
I've
Alright, Leon, are you prepared to pay for certain couches? Probably very expensive couches.
Why would I need to pay for expensive couches?
Fibbin,
Is she burrowed into the couch again?
do you expect anything less from her?
This
Or
time
rather,
you're trying
expect
to
anything
argue that she
more
wouldn't
from
eat
her?
whole.
I need to learn mending. I need to learn that spell. Oh, wait, no, I actually do. And then Leona stopped. Oh wait, I did learn that spell.
You can Leona, you hear some ripping fibers, and there may also be and then also maybe a soft boing of a spring.
Remind me to mend the sofas before we leave.
I will do my best.
Right then. What time is it relative? Like we arrived here, we got we were at
On
the
time.
hotel.
It's you're in the Underdark. You have no damn idea.
Right.
You know what? I think it might be a good idea to go over the market and find some way of telling time. Pocket size. Like,
You
I don't
have
know,
a
a pocket watch or some kind?
Leona will pull out her fancy timepiece, which is an item she has, and look at that.
It is currently set to the Marin halftime. You know that you would know from your diplomatic dealings and things is that that what the time difference is between Marin half and the Underdark Emirates. So going off of all of that, you can safely assume it is about the early afternoon, and that means a number of things. Market stalls are open. There's probably a few Underdark Grand Prix pre-parties going on. Seriously, pick your poison. I have ideas for all those.
All right, let's go see the market stalls. Uh, see if we can't meet up with Ide.
I could use one of those timepieces. But on a side note, what are we gonna do about Fibbin? Are we just gonna leave her here?
Thibin is in the process of becoming one with the couch.
Miss Soriano, would you mind keeping an eye on Sibbin for me?
Oh right, I forgot that's a person.
You forgot I have a follower.
She falls she falls out of Norvin's suitcase as well.
What about Fettuccine and the robot?
They're with you.
They're always
You
with
flew
me?
away. Well, you flew away, so they're not with you anymore.
Oh wait, they were on the
No.
train.
They were on the train. That's what
Oh
I'm asking.
fuck.
Huh. Did we ever
probably
empty the cargo hold?
'Cause, I mean, they
We'll just
literally
ass-
were following I, and then
we'll
he said,
just
"Stay
assume-
here." And the part of the
Yeah.
train that went back to this city, they were on, so they would be able to be here.
I just oddly imagine them that they actually followed you to the rooftop of the train as well. And so when you started to fly, they also proceeded to take out fucking.
Like the robot had a helicopter that popped out of its hat, and
Go
as
get your
Fettuccine
helicopter.
grabbed its wheel.
No, fettuccine has Parmesan cheese. I can imagine fettuccine becoming the warrior upon food.
Okay,
Quit
so
lying.
she will be keeping an eye on Thibin. Hopefully better than last time.
That door's locked.
Where'd Norvin go?
Uh,
Norvin?
Sheeba sheep.
where is Norvin?
I was not in my room.
I thought he was in his room. Where'd he go?
Huh. That's
We
unusual,
checked in
but
together.
I'm maybe he had some business to deal with.
Well, if he
Either
had
way,
business, I guess it was secretive. Because you didn't tell any of us.
his order, he's of a paladin order. They've got business and stuff that they take care of. I don't know. Maybe he needs to go shoot a demon in the face or something.
What, he's just a casual demon hunter at night?
Leona will shrug.
Who doesn't like casual demon hunting?
At night.
I am a paladin.
He is a paladin.
And I'm a casual firebird at night.
Right then. Let's head down to the markets. Leona will knock on Thibin's door. Thibin!
He is deep in the cushions.
Thibin!
Wow.
We're going out to the market.
Okay.
Miss Soriano will be
Here to keep an
Leona
eye
will
on you.
lean away from the door. How do I say keep you from getting into trouble without sounding patronizing?
She will be here to accompany you for anything.
For
I don't
anything you
know.
may.
I am
Thank-
not unlocking that door again.
Just
Is she doing something
she's burrowing into the cushions
again?
again.
Yes.
Ah, Narnia.
She might be looking for some ancient ruined city or something.
Either way,
And
and
Looking for Narnia.
looking for Narnia in the sofa. Try to keep her from getting into any trouble.
She's now digging herself back out of the couch.
If anything crazy
Dr.
happens,
Narnia.
send Mr. Tibbs to go get us.
Ah. So you said to the marketplace, yes?
Yes, we're going to the marketplace. I assumed you wanted to stay here and continue your excavations.
Yes. Can you acquire silver spoons
I'll pick up some silver spoons for
and maybe
Jeremy,
a magic scroll?
and I'll see if there's any magic.
One. Okay. You okay?
Doesn't matter what kind it is, as long as it's one that Jeremy can have.
Right. You should
so
speak
not
with Miss
alone.
You should speak with Miss Soriano. Oh no, at some point. She's a wizard. She can actually make scrolls.
Where Thibin was once inside partially of the couch is now no longer inside the couch, but is in fact on the outside of said couch.
She like leaps out of the couch.
More like no clip.
Just blip.
You leave damage behind.
You hear a little bit of scampering that just comes across to the door. You hear some unlocks. You hear the beeping of the key card. The door partially opens.
Making scrolls, you say?
Narnia.
Yes.
You can sleep in here.
Leona will look slightly concerned for the safety of Sarah, and just like quietly whisper, just try to keep an eye on her and keep her from doing anything crazy. She can. She's a wizard. She has scribe scroll. She's like a level 1 wizard, but she can technically make scrolls.
The biggest waste of time ever.
Ah,
I mean,
I
you know,
have a list I need to write down first.
make it one language that we all can understand, please.
It's hard to do that, but I think I shall attempt try.
I want you to, for a moment, imagine this. You're a wizard. You're not like a powerful or practiced one, but you went to school to learn how to read and cast spells in a country that doesn't really do that. And you end up here with these people writing scrolls for someone to eat.
To be fair, there is some magical knowledge that Sarah can actually pick up from Thibin.
Yeah, that witches are weird.
And to be fair, mages have learned from stranger masters.
Gold.
Yes.
Say that sentence back to yourself.
To be fair, wizards have trained under
before
stranger
that.
masters. To be fair, there is some knowledge that Sarah can learn from Thibin.
It's Fibbin. What can be learned about her?
Emphasis on some, and I'm talking about spells, not like actual useful facts.
Are you listening to yourself?
So Sarah is going to learn how to throw up spiders in one day.
No one should know these spells.
There are spells Thibin has that are not inherently evil.
You see Thibin's...
None of the spells she has are inherently evil.
Yes,
they're still not great.
Thibin filled a train car with ketchup a couple episodes ago.
You see Thibin's clawed hand kind of just come out, reach, grab the wrist cloth from Sarah, and just
outside there's some street music, and right as Thibin's hand comes out, it immediately transitions to giant orchestral minor key pipe organ music.
and mind you, she has horrible strength, so you see what looks like an attempt of a pull, but what really is just more just Thibin just falling out of the doorway outside.
See, what I was going for was not that like it could be a potentially useful thing. It was how hard has she worked to end up here, babysitting Thibin, potentially writing useful magical spells on pieces of paper to be consumed.
When you realize when Jeremy eats a scroll, he learned the spell is granted to Thibin, right?
Yes, but it's still eating a scroll.
It does not look good.
I will point out that she actually is of a wizard archetype that has a familiar that functions like Thibin's. So she's aware of what Thibin's doing. She feeds her.
It's not the fact that
scrolls.
It doesn't look good.
Not. It's the fact that what's going on in all this process. She does all this work and all these things, and now she's stuck feeding a rat centipede magic scrolls.
It's the same reason none of us trust I. Not that it doesn't function, but just how the whole thing looks.
I mean, like, yeah, my tumor looks completely weird. They know the function. They get the idea. It's just why.
Yes, centipede. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
So, anyway, Thibin is now prone. Her hand still kind of just attempted of a attachment onto Sarah's wrist at the moment.
What is Thibin's strength actually? Like 6?
Yeah.
All right. So Sarah's still stronger with a strength of 8.
Yeah. So Thibin is now just picking herself up while still holding on to Sarah.
If you could kindly come into my rental home place.
It would be considered a room.
You can sleep on bed. I have the couch.
Lady Leona, I do not know what she's saying to me.
Sarah has her own room. that she can sleep in.
But scrolls!
Ah!
She can.
So much.
She will help you scribe some scrolls so that you can copy them into your own repositories of knowledge.
Yes.
You'll have to provide her with the materials, though.
Oh, I can do that. Yes, yes. Easy peasy, lemon squishy. Yes, as a matter of fact, that couch is looking perfect for material.
You cannot make a magic scroll out of a couch, Thibin.
You can watch me.
Challenge accepted, apparently.
A rabbit darts out of the room in between Leona's legs.
And like Leon is just massaging her forehead right now.
Please, Thibin, please stop scaring. Please stop scaring Mr. Bun.
Pardon? That? Ah,
Her familiar.
yes, I remember that. So, what are we doing again? I lost concentration. I was in the couch.
Maybe you should come with us to the market, and we can pick up some materials for scrolls.
Fine. However, there is a problem. I am broke.
What
I've
did
not
you
been
spend
paid
all
in a
your-
while.
What did you spend all your money on?
Scrolls last time. There's also the fact I had to pay fine for city earlier.
Yeah, that.
Any case, low on money, especially for magic items.
Scrolls aren't some of the cheaper magic items. But I see your point.
Point and click and point.
I love how they got like all these little familiars.
Also, sir, I can also teach you things too. Yes.
You
Befriend the bunny.
For example, do you know of mage armor?
that is actually one of the spells Sarah knows.
Sabin does not need to be protected.
How about
This is a
unseen
bad
servant?
plan.
Unseen Servant, I don't think is beyond her ability to cast. She is a level 1 wizard.
Do you know what the level of Unseen Servant is?
Level 2, right?
So, anyway, the magic caster here is going to be the one that's going to be explaining to Sarah on what spells that she can use at this level.
Can confirm. Unseen Servant is level 1.
One. Oh, it's level 1. Well, there you go.
Yes. Other spells too. Yes. Screw making. Okay,
Oh.
fine. I'll follow to marketplace for now. But I am serious. I could use that couch and make it out of paper material.
Please do not.
I can just rebuild couch again.
You can't magically create materials from nothing. That last.
What are you talking about? Of course you can.
Not that last for any duration of time.
Well, of course things don't last for a duration of time. Things break down and die over time. That's why these things go to corpses.
Don't tell me. All right, come on, Seven. Let's go to the marketplace. See if we can't pick up some cheap scroll
Yeah.
making.
Let's get my backpack and staff real quick. One moment.
Hurries back into the room.
I am
Recollects her stuff.
like, while Thiven is gone, Leona will turn to Sarah. I am so sorry I'm making you go through this nonsense all be sure to make. And Leona makes a mental note to give Sarah a bonus for hazard pay.
Hazard pay.
I'm back. Yes, ready.
She closes the door and locks it with the knock card.
Oh, right. Hinoko, did you give Leona knock card?
Well, if she came in through the front door, she would have been able to pick up her own knock card, because I only took 3 of ours. Phone 3. So they should still have hers at the front desk. Did you come through the front door, Leona?
Yeah, Leona came. We'll say Leona came through the front door. Yes. She'll hold out her card. I did pick up one of those.
Leona, upon inspection, you notice that the way the Nah card seemed to work is there seemed to be a number of indentations in various patterns across the surface of the card, which, when you insert into a special little slot, unlocks the thing it's meant to unlock.
Interesting. What is it made out of?
Plastic.
Yes, these ones are made out of plastic.
The fuck is a plastic?
It is a material.
Leona, you live in a world where cars go zoom. You know what plastic is.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm pretty
Are you?
sure that's actually gold, not knowing what plastic is.
Of course, at home, we have these made out of metal
Leona
because we
will
gnaw on them. Hence, gnaw card.
Leona will tuck her Nah card away.
These ones are plastic, so they cannot be gnawed on. Though the temptation is there.
She kind of says that as she just pulls it away from her face, just tucks it into her pocket.
Double hazard pay.
So, to the marketplace.
Yes, to the marketplace.
Very well then. To the marketplace it is. Maybe we'll see Norvin somewhere. Maybe not.
Oh,
He
and
doesn't.
after this, I'll be going to the library, so I'll see you guys after marketplace.
Right.
I like the books.
Do not eat them.
I'm not going to eat the books. They're not used for eating in the first place. I make
Don't
books out of things, yes?
don't let Jeremy eat them.
Jeremy's not going to eat the books either. Aren't you?
No, I trust Jeremy. He's
I make no
reliable.
promises.
He's somewhat reliable. Certainly
Simmons.
more than.
Simmons simply just squints at Jeremy.
So,
Point out at this moment, Leona can't actually understand Jeremy. She's attuned to a different spirit.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
not like a thing.
usually Leona would be able to understand him, but this time around he's talking and Leona just hears the Charlie Brown trombone.
Yeah.
That's a loud centipede.
But like high pitched and sped up and quieter.
Jesse, you coming along?
All right, time to do the sound effects, by the way, for the walk into the marketplace.
Foxy struts out of Leona's room foxily, and the bun hops back to Sarah.
All right.
I'm going to attempt to do a sound effect for walk into the marketplace.
Good job.
There we go.
All right then. So, yeah, we'll head down to the marketplace. Leona will keep an eye out, see if she spots Ide or Northern, and probably fail miserably because she's bad at perceiving.
Oh, perfect. Uh,
I mean,
I would
how
normally
many
do-
humans are down here, and how many tumors are flying around down here? Don't exactly blend in.
I would
Yeah,
normally,
you know,
I would normally say you spot Ide, but Ide has fallen into a well. It appears.
I'm
Fall
sorry,
into a
what?
foul.
Which is
And
which is which is,
well in the sky somewhere, because
A
I don't
foul,
know.
yeah.
he flew
He's
into
up
a
in a.
well.
I was gonna say he's up in a stalactite.
His people needed him.
Ide is not about to be contained by something as trivial as the crust of the earth.
Apparently not.
Well, okay then. No hide.
All
You'd think
right.
he'd be more spottable. but-
Oh, that's Wisp's soundboard.
I don't have a soundboard or making any noises.
The market noises.
I don't need a soundboard. I am the noise.
I got. Okay, I got this. Leona, roll reflex.
Roll reflex. Okay. One reflex save coming up. Leona's actually good at those. For some reason. All right, that one
For some
ability she has. So roll an 11.
And who's with her again, Jacinico?
I believe Norman or,
It-
or Thibin came
Fibbin was
along.
coming along. Fibbin and Sarah would be with her as well.
Well, the two PCs and the one NPC see a giant glowing white ball fall out of the sky and bonk Leona on the head.
Wow.
What the?
What the?
Roll damage.
Uh, 4 non-lethal bludgeoning.
Ah! Leona's like on her.
Hit
Leona.
crit by the sky falling.
Ow! What? She's rubbing her head. What the hell?
The
Did,
surface
did,
dwellers are at it again. Damn you, surface dwellers!
Just collapse the Underdark on us.
I'd about 30 feet below you. You see a very angry rat shaking her fist and yelling, "Damn you, surface dwellers!"
That might be my kind trying to cause another cataclysmic event. One or
The
the other.
surface-
Damn you, surface dwellers!
The Shirtikawan cause cataclysmic events regularly, do they?
No, I didn't say that.
anyway, did it
Leona will
thing?
look up to see who dropped an orb on her.
I'm gonna look for the orb. Did it shatter or did it just roll off?
It is at your feet, and in fact, it looks less like an orb and more like a cabbage.
The fuck? A glowing cabbage? Who dropped a glowing cabbage? What the fuck?
I take two. Drop the cat.
Say again,
I see if he drops his cabbage.
The backpack you would be using to carry the variety of things you have located on your way to the place that you are going does feel one cabbage lighter.
He goes down to where someone else throws a cat and picks up his cabbage. Look at the seat here.
why do you have a glowing cabbage?
Because it has properties, and I am a restaurant owner.
Oh,
Take a dip.
it's edible, then
Oh! It's flying again.
Okay. That happened?
My cabbage.
Leona will blink confused. Okay, so
Did
he's
he just
shopping
leave
for
again?
ingredient. No. He's shopping for ingredients for the restaurant.
Thibbin, this is called a night cabbage.
Ah, they don't go around in the Shutiquan Empire.
Ah, night cabbages. Very uncommon in my empire.
Cabbages upstairs grow during the day and require sunlight to exfoliate. Night cabbages, or glow cabbages for those unfamiliar with the terminology, require primordial unceasing darkness.
They also taste really good. But I mean, they taste like the cabbages from up top.
As a small side note, Wisp, I understand that's supposed to be a horse name, but every time it starts to neigh, I think someone's doing a Wilhelm scream. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, it's still better than.
That was a long one.
The R2 scream.
Unfortunately, I can't keep that thing open and open other things. Disappointing. You want a quack battle?
Hey,
Uh, uh, there, there is a brawl that dances in front of you as two ducks and a goose are gone into a very heated argument.
Why are there geese and ducks in the Underdark?
Either way, either way, it looks like the goose is winning.
Imported.
Either way, it looks like the goose is winning, and it scares some people.
But they
Dang,
were imported,
bet on the
clearly.
goose. Should have bet on the goose.
And then.
Oh,
Oh
no,
no.
the turkey.
And the turkey comes in and steals everyone's Wi-Fi. Session over.
The turkey with the steel chair.
Who saw it?
Anyhow.
Yes. Regardless. One moment.
I spin. I spin. It goes round, round, round.
Is everything okay there?
Yes, everything is fine.
You spin
Well,
round.
Leona, you are still not sure what your alchemist is getting up to, but either way, you're not completely sure you like it. This is a feeling you have come to accept as normal.
Constant dread.
Constant dread, yeah. So,
Oddly enough, knowing that he's
if I might
doing weird
ask,
things again is more.
is he still here? Did he leave?
He is gone from what I've come to understand.
Yes, I
Oh.
did not. I said, "Oh, my cabbage. This is my cabbage," and then dipped.
Okay.
His thought process was not an apology or anything of that nature. He just
Somehow,
went away.
Yeah.
somehow knowing that he's doing nefarious, possibly nefarious things is more relaxing than knowing that Fibbin might be doing something nefarious. Fibbin, where the fuck are you?
Leona quickly also looks around for Tiffany in
The
case she
rest
ran
of
off.
Must find cabbages. What if there's cheese inside?
Fibbin, I don't know if you're still there, but you're muted.
I know. I was eating.
Ah.
You didn't want to hear Thibin eat?
It definitely would not sound like a raw cabbage, that's for sure.
I don't know. That's kind of what the zombie noise sounds like when in that one sound thing we used.
Yeah. I am kind of curious if I can get away with this, but if not, then that's fine.
Oh God.
Opposed perceptions, please, for everyone who would care.
A perceive.
I rolled a fucking 2.
No, your familiar rolled.
Perceive.
Your familiar rolled a fucking 2.
My familiar rolled a fucking 2 with my dice. Familiar track. Where's the perception? There it is. Yeet. Even my familiar could not find it.
You took your eyes off the rat for 5 seconds.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
For crying out loud, can't we just leave that guy alone for 5 seconds? Girl, whatever.
We
The
better,
rat!
we better,
Ah!
we better not. We better find her before something bad happens.
Spread out and hunt down. Possibly put a bullet in her head, so she won't move again.
Right, we'll meet back here in about
Doesn't even
10
question it.
minutes.
Bullet in the head. Go ahead. Please do it at this point. I wasn't looking for that lady. I was making sure its cabbage was safe.
That lady.
Who's that lady?
That lady.
I mean, it's me of that boy.
I's thought process of this group mostly is that rat person that does bad things, that foxy lady that does stealthy things but still stares at her fox and does weird shit with that. Then there's the guy that stands still like he's some kind of statue and until he sees Stibbin, then he has that death glare. And then there's Leona, who he learned the name of because he helps him. She helps him.
Leona.
Leona,
Actually,
aka my
Not
money
because-
bag.
Definitely not because it's been drilled into your head.
No, it's just how I is. If he doesn't benefit from anything from you, he starts slowly losing your name. Who dis? Who dat? I don't know. See, that makes him very good if you're trying to do illegal activities because he won't remember your name. Remember this. Hey, someone stole from the bank. Didn't you get his name? Guy had a long conversation with I before robbing the bank. Robs the bank. I does not remember a damn thing. Who dat? The bad problem is if they gave him money, because then he'll remember their name.
Hinako is very inclined to start yelling, but she refrains. Give it a few
One day.
moments.
One day you'll
Leona
find.
will look around if anyone's seen a Thibin, effectively. She'll give a more detailed description of Thibin than a Thibin, but
What is a Thibin?
well, a Triticuon, a ratfolk woman wearing ragged yellowish robes with a centipede on her shoulder.
So she got that white robe from the
Okay, never mind. The bright robe then. And basically describe Thibin.
What is Thibin described as?
That is a good
A
question.
rat folk wearing clothes that possibly has a centipede in possession.
Leon, I think
That
could be a
folk pointy
little more
hat.
detailed.
You'll have to be more specific. This is the one place that we're going to go to where this is not good enough.
Yeah.
That also knows enough about cheese that could enlighten you.
Sad part
I
is she
repeat
might
my
be a
saying.
dwarf or a gnome or whatever other likely sized things. So yeah, there's also that thing.
Right.
We're mostly gonna have to look for clothes, cause she might change her appearance. Actually, doesn't she also change her clothes when she does that? So
So she could be any small person in the town.
God
Um,
fucking damn it!
Uh,
Maybe rather than searching, maybe yelling loudly and threatening her might be a better idea to find her, or let her be found.
just
but
yelling through
you
the
can try that.
street.
You can try that if you want. I'm going to ask around.
After a
Yes,
few minutes of asking around, you notice that there was an unusually fluffy gnome that was making her way towards the mage district.
Leona will head in that direction after meeting up with Hinako and letting her know, and Sarah too, because she's probably looking around for Thibin too.
Hinako was gonna look around, thought about all the things that Rat can do, and be like, fuck's sake, and just kinda gave up before even starting. She's not gonna check every fucking gnome, dwarf, or halfling out there with a
Just
pointy
kind of
hat.
fuck it.
Not even a pointy hat, it might be a different hat. Because she's
Just
seen
fuck
all
it and
kinds of
gave up.
shit.
Sometimes you just gotta give up.
You're just
You gotta
looking.
give up.
Oh,
All right, now I'm fully done, finished eating, so I can actually start using my mic more. So
brilliant.
I gotta go to work. Just to inform you all,
Da da da
I-
da da da.
I got
So basically, when you come back with your
hour maybe.
information, Leona, you find Hinako just kind of sulked in the same spot he left her. Kind of
No luck, I'm
head to the
guessing.
hands to the head, and fucking fucking sprang to herself.
Apparently, she was seen heading to the mage district.
And then Hinako be like, "Wow, I gave her a lot more credit than she was worth. Apparently, she's just stupid and didn't even change her appearance."
Um,
Well then, easy enough. Let's go.
the mage
Also,
district
about that
is
bullet to the head.
the mage district is known for its many repositories and wealths of knowledge. The Horizon Municipal Library is there, as well as a number of bookstores.
Leona will be keeping her eye out for Thibin, and she said she wanted to go to the library, didn't she? Where would the largest library be?
Looks around for bigger buildings which may or may not contain books.
You find you find a very big building. There is a staircase out in front. And well, you guys have seen Rocky, right?
No, but I think
It is
hazard a
it's a
guess.
big it is a big honking staircase.
That looks like a building that might that may or may not contain books, possibly library
Ta-da!
class.
Leona will approach it and head inside.
Nico will follow suit.
So up the
Leona will
stairs.
wait at Leona will wait. Yeah, Leona will wait at the top for Sarah to make her way up as well.
Hinako is not gonna have problems because she's trained soldier, sort of, to
Yeah.
a certain extent. She climbed mountains, fuck's sake.
Yeah, Hinako, you get to the top without any problems. Leona,
Do you want me to make a fortitude save?
no. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's nothing. It's nothing that bad. But you do get your cardio for the day.
Whew.
Hinako just
Let's
charges
get her
ahead.
downstairs. And then Leona looks down and sees poor Sarah struggling. Do you need a moment, Sarah?
Band, cough, hack.
Well, Mr. Bungo, help her. There's not a bunny with you.
All right, Leona will pat the bunny. If she comes out, try and distract her.
Are you telling me or the bun?
Sarah.
The bun.
Yes, ma'am. Oh.
Take a break, Sarah. You look exhausted.
Start
I
learning how to cast fly somehow purely because of this.
will give you this water skin, but it's Fibbins, and I kind of don't trust it.
At that, she waves her hand and she raises her hand and just kind of waves it at you and keep it then.
Yes, I'm carrying Fibbins stuff still. For fuck's sake.
Anyway, Leona will nod and head into the library.
One second.
Yep.
Guess I got like 3 conversations I'm doing in parallel.
Yeah, it doesn't help that I am typing at supersonic speeds.
Mwahaha. Evil bastard.
Glad that computer class at least taught me how to type reasonably enough.
These are all questions I am probably going to need to have a think about once we're wrapped up for the day.
Yep.
Hmm.
That's fine.
Go for it.
After Thibin is done looking through the books and gathering as much as she is able to gather, she takes out the history book on silver and makes a purchase of that. And
With what money?
A book is cheaper than a magic scroll.
yeah,
Vivian said she was broke.
yeah, for magic items.
Okay.
That book is not magical.
I will, however, note that you went to the library, not a bookstore.
They
Yes.
went to a library.
I didn't actually see about spending some money, because
She,
I might have too
after
much.
making the purchase of the history book on silver, puts it into her backpack and kind of opens it up just enough for Jeremy to kind of start looking through. And
So I
heads
can take.
outside.
So I can take a picture of this. Thibin tried to go to the library, got lost, and walked into a bookstore, which actually turned out to be in her favor.
Yeah. He
So
now just exited out of the bookstore and is going. Now.
Bye.
Thibin is out and about and having a stroll.
Oh, that was Igon.
Yeah.
Inigo is looking through the library for Ribbon and just kind of. What are we even looking for?
Unfortunately, you and Leona are not getting much of anywhere.
All right, Leona will thank whoever she was asking about Thibin for their time and like shake her head at Unico. I don't think she came here.
For fuck's sake. If it's not the library, about a bookstore maybe?
That's a good guess. She might be there. Let's go.
Gonna ask people for nearest bookstore. Or how many bookstores are there in this area? General location?
That fuzzy gnome from earlier seems to have meandered into 1 minute. Wandered into bookstore name generator. Buy the book.
Well, that's a
Must be-
very on the nose naming sense.
Must be run by a dwarf.
Thibin probably would have bolted from the store if it store if it was. It is a drow girl.
Ah,
Okay.
yes. Thank you. I will be back later.
We look forward to it.
Yes.
Thibin, you step out. You get about 5 minutes or so, and then for some reason you feel a couple of glares pointing your way.
So,
She
Leona,
turns-
about that bullet.
She turns around toward the direction of where the stairs are coming from.
Oh Lord, they coming.
Oh, shit, fucks.
Attempts to run.
Leona will. I guess we'll run after her then.
She sees people running toward her. They're
Well-
slightly blurry from that distance, but she gets the sensation of things are running toward her.
If
If
it
she
doesn't
would-
have
no,
her
no.
glasses on.
Either
If she was walking before then we just walk towards her. Leona would call out
Thibin!
in
Leona asked
exactly
calmly.
that tone of voice.
Ah, 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 ah.
You guys see-
Did you put your motherfucking game into the goddamn goblet of fire?
You guys probably start seeing the furry gnome from a distance.
And the goddamn goblet
Walk
of fire.
toward the furry gnome. You see the furry gnome kind of stop,
Rocio!
turn and look at you, and starts turning to a jog to a full-on sprint, screaming on top of her head as
This
you realize, oh,
recording's
that
being
is Thibin.
demonetized.
Because what she just thinks right now is that, oh shit, the bounty hunters are after her again.
Oh no.
Hinako, Hinako, you have my permission to kick her ass.
Does that include bullets or not bullets?
Not lethally. Kick her ass.
Damn it! Okay.
Thibin is not
Lethally.
around.
Start sprinting.
Jeremy, activate Plan 2.C.
What's two? You tell me what Plan 2.C is. Oh, Jesus Christ, this thing again. Roll perception, Thibin.
All right. Perception, come to me.
Oh yeah, the part where I forgot the part where Fiven can fly at the speed of a fighter jet.
You take off, and in a moment of triumph, you narrowly miss a stalactite.
Ah! Ah, right, Underdark. Wait a minute. I've never flown Underdark. Wait a minute. Color blindness, difficulties to see things. I also do not have one other thing. Jeremy! I don't have dark vision.
Bonk. That simplifies things. Bonk.
Ow! 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 Ow!
The Fiven just crashes into a stalactite.
She's slowing down now after that. Like, ow, 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 ow.
Wouldn't she just like fall or?
You will never catch me, bounty hunters!
And then terminal bonk.
Ah.
Below you are a couple of stores. Roll no local again.
Me or?
Yes, you.
Okay. Oh wow.
Below you are a couple of market stands. As you fall, you can try navigating your way towards one way or the other with the appropriate, I assume, acrobatic skill check to control your fall. On one side, you see a mattress store, and on the other one is Jeremy's Discount Sharp Objects.
The mattresses sound quite good. Featherfall sounds better.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. You can destroy the joke.
Disappointed.
She featherfalls. You know what? I'm gonna do acrobatics. See which way she featherfalls toward.
Jerry's Discount Sharp Objects. It is.
You see her
Uh,
just slowly falling down and just start panicking.
About 30, 25 feet above Inako and Leona, you can see the furry gnome flailing wildly as she drops down onto a market, presumably yelling, "No, no, 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 no."
No, 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 no!
And it's and then somebody falls out of a bathtub.
God damn it! Not again.
Leona will just look up at Fiven. Fiven, what the hell?
Ah. Ah, you guys are here. Good. I think there was bounty hunters after me.
No, that was us.
What?
You thought we were bounty hunters.
He squints, blinks a few times.
Oh. I need some goggles of dark vision.
Remind me to get Sarah to take you to an optometrist next time we're in Marinhof.
I do not require new eyes. I require goggles. So,
We call them glasses in the surface world, Fiven.
oh, no, actual dark vision goggles. Do you know how dark it is down here?
You could, use a light? Leona will, there's a spell. It's one you can learn. It's not hard.
And
Feed it to Jeremy, whatever.
oh.
Leona
Right.
will help Thib. Leona will help Thibin to her feet.
Ah. Okay. So where'd you guys go to?
We
Wheeze.
Leona will just was about to say we, and then Thibin sort of thing, and just she like Leona to stop what she was saying, and she will look at the pistol hanging ever so temptingly from Hinako's belt.
While you guys were occupied with that strange cabbage, delicious cabbage, I went over to get books. Well, got books
You
instead.
should have. Why didn't you tell us you were going to do, Fibbin?
Because you guys were occupied.
You could have waited like 5 seconds, or
Well,
just
I wanted to prove I could do things by myself, which I did. If it wasn't for
let
you,
us
Lata, then I would have had much more calmer time coming back, would I not?
probably. But you like you addressed the problem yourself. You do have bounty hunters after you from time to time. If we see you suddenly vanish, how are we to know that they didn't grab you?
I wouldn't.
What if they have a wizard who can cast fly too?
What do you mean, cast fly? I wasn't casting fly.
Whatever. Who can cast fly and fly after you?
Why would the wizard chase after me with his bare, tiny, insignificant arms? Oh, wait a minute.
You're
He
right.
cast,
No, he would
cast-
just cast hold person on you and paralyze you.
Oh, right. Can't think of that. Oh, well, there's ways to deal with that.
And at this point, Thibin like backs into the
Oh shit.
backs into the police sergeant who happens to be a blood rager.
Oh, hi, hello.
Muscles, intimidation, rage.
What was once a very casual looking face for Thibin just transformed into one of horrifiedness.
You think you think he sees some red eyes behind his pupils?
Leona will step in, clasp a hand over Thibin's mouth to stop the inevitable screech of terror,
And
and
and by the way, this is a dark dwarf.
and she will say, "Can I help you, officer?"
I was out getting some dinner for me and my wife while I was off duty, and I saw somebody fling themselves 50 feet into the sky, hit the ceiling, and very nearly crash into one of my personal favorite stores that I have been coming to ever since I first moved here.
Of course, the dwarf's favorite store is the second-hand sharp objects. Right, there was just a bit of a mishap. My Shirtukuan friend here, my friend here is is a refugee from the Empire. She sees she's a bit paranoid. She sees her agents in the shadows everywhere. Just had a bit of a scare, that's all.
You still have her muffled, don't you?
Yes, she does. She's agreeing with me.
Shaking her head partially.
Leona grabs her muzzle and like moves it up and down.
I imagine they've been like thrashing around so hard, like she's just pretty much off the ground at this point.
Fibbin feels a hand on her shoulder.
I will point out that Leona has a strength of like 14, while Sibin has 6.
Would I have to use my CMB?
We can roll for the. I would roll my CMB versus your CMD. Yeah. What is your CM?
D. 12.
Yeah, your CM. All right. I need a 6 or better on the dice.
Yeah, my CMB is 0. It's
Hey, I
exact.
got it.
Basically, just barely.
Vivian feels a very
Do
collected
you?
hand on her shoulder,
Sorry, go.
pinching her shoulder. I think you'd know what dangers that means.
You want me to roll bluff or diplomacy or something to try and convince this guard?
The guard is going to give a glance at Thibin.
There's a smiling,
Considering nothing happened, I'm willing to overlook a lot of this on 2 conditions. Well, 3. Number 1, formal warning, and the warning is for flying around without a license. You 3 look like you're out of town. I wouldn't expect you to know what that is, and I wouldn't expect you to have one.
Thibin kind of raises a finger up and realizes, oh, wait, hang on, those are back at home, too. And stops thrashing.
Like, oh yeah, right, you do need a flying license.
Number 2, find a less reputable business to crash into if you feel like you need to crash into something. And number
Leona
3,
will nod.
the next time you want to have a chase, invite us. Nothing happens here.
noted.
My apologies, officer. We'll keep that in mind.
Things are very quickly going to start happening here.
We have arrived. Things are about to start happening.
And for it, if you see any of those goddamn plot fairies fighting around, let me know.
What fairies?
Goodbye. Leona, you know the plot fairies. The plot the plot fairies are the invisible, intangible, unnoticeable fae that make the plot happen.
Oh, of course.
The plot
Anyway.
a bad thing for anyone that is nearby.
Whee! Woo!
Anyway, Leona will nod at the guard, thank him for his time, and will continue on. And now she will remove her hand from Thibin's mouth.
Cue the heavy metal music.
Okay. Yes. Why do I hear heavy metal music?
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Why is there heavy metal music playing?
Down 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 down. The band moves on.
Oh,
I thought Leona was about to start. I get
Start combat.
I could hear the
That
fuse
was
sizzling.
combat music.
I could hear the fuse sizzling and everything.
okay. Leona is bad, but she's not going to fight Thibin. She just looks
music.
at Thibin very disappointedly. She's not mad. She's just disappointed.
I was more expecting Leona to grab the Binsdale end piece of white bread style and just shake her around.
Leona will just sigh and look at Thibin. Thibin, just please, in the future, you're going to go off, wait and let us know. So, seeing as you have bounty hunters after you,
Yes, yes. But for the last times when I tried to go somewhere, someone always dragged themselves to and along with me or never allowed me to go in first place.
reason we want someone to go with you is because A, you have a propensity to cause chaos, and B,
Surface!
so far you've already been nearly arrested for flying without a license.
Because of you two!
Because you didn't tell us where you were going.
No, it's because you have threatening auras when you come after people.
David, how can you even see that far?
You know not of what this rat speaks about.
Yeah, what are you talking about, Devin?
Threatening auras. The auras are... No, wait, hang on.
Leona will look to Sarah. Do I have a threatening aura?
When you walk towards someone like that,
Sarah is on the stairs.
She's still on the stairs. Oh shit, she's still on the stairs.
oh,
Okay, she'll look to Hinako. Do I have a threatening aura?
You see Hinako just quietly smiling.
see?
Leona, you
Threatening.
No,
Le-
not
Le-
at
Le-
all.
Leona, you think you can hear like a little wildfire starting?
I am
Hmm.
not starting a fire.
Any sense place wanted to get some books.
I understand that, and there's nothing wrong with that. You just should have let us know. I could have sent Sarah with you. She would have liked to visit a bookstore in the Underdark.
Yes, that's what I wanted in the first place, but then you told me to go to Marketplace. And then after going to Marketplace, you got stuck over there looking at things, and then there was Ide up in the sky. No, wait. Fly.
No,
Wait, hey,
I was
he's flying.
flying up.
But he is allowed to fly without license too.
Maybe they. Well, maybe I'm sure they'll get around to yelling at him for that as well.
Sometimes I think I'm just not treated
I
equally.
love. I'm sorry, just distracted by that GIF. Roll. That is the. That is. I kind of want to play a paladin who yells nonsense like that now. That would
You
just be wonderful.
you have betrayed the trust of a son of a shepherd.
Confess to your crimes, stolen piece of white bread.
Return my eggplants.
Oh,
You dare mock the son of a shepherd? How about thee?
Just and just casually break the fourth wall every now and again.
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Anyways, back
boys.
on.
Life
We
has
should
many doors, yes?
we should be wrapping up sometime soon. I
Oh,
know.
yes.
I know. But we are a tiny bit over time, and admittedly, that is to give Gold time to do stuff. But
No, it's fine. I guess we'll get some books and stuff for Thibin, and then
Oh, Thibin already got one of the books that she wanted.
Thibin
And
is set up.
all right, Thibin got
Yeah.
our books. Do I have any money
There
to
is a few
actually
others I
buy?
would like to get, but for now I need to digest the knowledge and make a think of
Literally.
it.
Literally.
No, wait. Jeremy, don't eat that book!
And 14. Jeremy just backs out of it. 1492. Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
All right, so we'll head back to the hotel with a book, and having found going around shopping for various Underdark food commodities, but not found Norvin, which Leona is mildly concerned about.
I'm just dead somewhere.
Yeah, seriously, he is.
Just it has
I
the
managed to get myself killed somehow.
has the Yamcha death pose somewhere.
I was thinking more like the Family Guy death pose.
Oh yeah, that's another good one. Well, actually, the Yamcha death pose is also in Halo as well.
This?
Yeah. It's in the first one specifically, but you also see in Halo 2 sometimes if the body doesn't go in the right positioning.
Wait, that's like the default dead pose if they don't ragdoll?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh jeez.
Anyways, yeah, I think we can call it here.
Gun.
I did want to ask though, well, actually, I should probably let everyone know first. The next week or two, I may have difficulty showing up for any Saturday games because or at least any, because Mother's Day is coming in a couple of weeks, and I work at a flower warehouse.
Oh, right. That's your busy season.
Yes, it
Would
is.
Father's Day also get at least some
No,
more
no one
customers?
buys flowers for Dad.
Yeah, man, that'd be a beer.
Everyone buys beers for Dad. No one buys flowers for Dad. Valentine's Day and Mother's Day are the two busy times, and Valentine's Day is
And
already
Easter, apparently.
done and go. Easter's a little busy, but not as busy. Like Valentine's Day and Mother's Day are the really big ones. Any holiday picks up like, well, not any holiday, but a lot of holidays will pick up a little bit. But like Mother's Day and Valentine's Day, those are our busiest times of the year.
I'm pretty sure we just passed most of the busy time of my job.
We passed. All right, nice.
That being Easter, King's Day, and well, there's 4th and 5th of May, which is the remembrance of the Second World War and stuff.
All right. Yeah. I remember
But I believe we
actually
have most
reading
of
about.
that covered, so there shouldn't be too much issues.
Also, Wild. Um, are you all right with a fourth?
If they can be there regularly.
All right. Cool then. So Wild is going to be running a game, and I think it would be fun if we had a fourth player. And no one else seems to care one way or another. Would either of you be interested?
Sorry, I'm still talking with Wild. What's the story?
Uh, I'm asking Wisp and or Skull if they are interested in being a fourth for Wild's game.
That is very bold of you considering you're not the DM.
I already asked Wild if it was okay.
He's in the voice call. He can still ask him himself.
Uh,
Hi.
I did specifically ask him like 2 seconds ago.
I
Like,
don't
hey,
care.
Wild, was it-
I don't care. You're not in charge of the game.
Hey, Wild, I have a question for you.
Yeah,
Do you want a fourth?
I would not mind.
Done.
Because I'll be referring this because I was half listening. I was watching the video, so I was not paying attention. Gold.
All right, fair enough.
What's it about, by the way?
What's the part of the?
I'll go find that.
Honestly, it's about just about anything.
Yeah, we have a. The question is, what's the party, right? Or did I mishear that?
No.
What's
it
the story?
about?
What's the time? What's the?
I
The
have a
deets.
general setting. Gold is being excited.
Okay.
The game, Wild tends to be a pretty freeform DM.
Okay.
Feel free to yell at me, Wild. That's just my assessment.
I do not do nearly as much planning.
So no big story plans.
No, that's not to say there's no story. That's I don't plot out everything in detail or anything.
I'm more
I have
talking
a
about
general
there's no.
direction that I want. I have a general direction that I want to go.
All right.
Pardon me for a moment.
And if the players fuck it up, I don't care too much because I didn't put a bunch of work into building stuff that you haven't gotten to yet.
I'm also at the point where I'm just going to ask DMs in general. What do you think about Troxes?
Troxes?
It's
The
like
Fox are Trox. Also, should I probably stop the recording by now?
Yeah.
Probably.
yes.
Because we kind of started talking about completely different
I
things.
will link you